All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends, and if you are a Muslim, invite your 4 wives and your 4 mother-in-law and your 60 kids. Today, our topic is about what they call uh, human fraternity meeting. Hmm. Uh, just before we start, I don't want to see any comment against the Catholic or against the Protestant or against the Orthodox, etc. Because here we expose lies, we are not exposing the believers. So when we say the Pope, I don't mean the Catholic. When I say the Orthodox leaders, I don't mean the Orthodox. When I say the Jews or even the Hindus, I don't even mean the Hindus. I mean the leaders who they are attending there. So just to make it clear, anyone he will use a bad language or he will start saying lies, I will ban you. You see, the meeting called, it's supposedly about teaching tolerance. I don't tolerate lies. It doesn't matter who say it. So if you want to join the liars, I will ban you. Now, as we see in front of us on the screen, Dubai launched a big conference and they invited leaders from around the earth. And those leaders, maybe the most famous ones and people they focus on them is the Pope, but he is just one of many. There is Jews, there's a Christian Orthodox, there is a Protestant, there is. But for sure, always the spot of light will focus in the important ones. And the rest is just like ants to, to make the conference look better. It's like an open buffet, and we have to put some carrot. But everybody want to grab, the coconut. So if we look in this, the propaganda, they will show us that United Arab Emirates is a country who always supports human rights. As an example, here we see Nelson Mandela. But Emirates was major of countries until now who own slaves. And actually, just a few years ago, they used to have children. They buy them from Thailand and Nepal for camel racing. The whole thing is nothing but a propaganda for the royal family of Dubai and for Islam. And those leaders who came there, we call them Christian leaders, and here I put between two brackets, they are doing a big favor to Islam. Because this is what will happen. Whoever watch this, he will believe that really Muslims are people of tolerance, and it must be true. Look, we are inviting Christian leaders, Jewish leaders, Hindu leaders, coming from everywhere, and everybody making his peace. And they respect you, they welcome you, and not only that, they will say to you in Dubai there's many churches, and this is true. But what they will not say to you, that in Dubai, if you mention anything about the Prophet, you will disappear. If you are a Muslim who is apostate, you will be killed immediately. Even if you are an atheist, not necessarily someone he became a Christian or became a whatever. If you announce that you are an atheist, it is the punishment is jail and you will disappear. So all this garbage in front of us is a shame. Whoever being involved in it is bringing shame to himself, not to the Catholic, not to the Orthodox, not to the Hindus. They are shameful people and they are disgrace for whatever they belong or they present. Nothing here but a lie. The ruler of Dubai, Zayed, tolerance pledge number 1, uphold the duty of tolerance, take firm stand against hate and injustice. I mean, this is the most stupid thing ever I heard. In a country where if somebody make a post in a Twitter, he disappear, and yet they are talking about injustice and hate. And what is hate? If you say Muhammad is a false prophet, you are a person of hate. If you're a person who says I am an atheist, I don't want to believe in God, you are a person of hate. If you are a person who says that the prince is not just and his family are corrupt, you are a person of hate and you will disappear. Not only you will be in jail, even nobody can find you in jail. The Prince of Dubai, he want to do his part in peace, but the war in Yemen was going already for more than 3 years, and tens of thousands of children they die in Yemen just because they are Shia. If you cannot be good to your own people who they are Muslims like you just because they are Shia, and you have no problem to slaughter them by your bombs which you buy from USA and England and France with no shame, they are saying it to you, and then you speak to us about justice and dialogue, and you are against war. Live in harmony with my community. What community is that? All the Gulf countries, there's only one kind of communities. There's masters and there's slaves. If you are an Indian or a Filipino or from a poor country, they will give you a house in where you live like, I don't know, they put you in shelves. What community? What justice? What about the Sari? What about a human respect? What about treating people as a human? They treat you as a slave. Go and see what they do in Qatar. Go and see what they do in Saudi Arabia. They bring girls from Philippines and they rape them the second day. How in the world somebody he present any church, the Catholic Church or the Orthodox Church or the Protestant Church, can share in such an agenda and propaganda? It's a shame. Are we going to sign an agreement that from now on I can convert to Christianity, or somebody want to leave Christianity, he is free? For sure, if you want to leave Christianity, you are more than welcome. Actually, there's a website. This is an official government website of United Arab Emirates, and guess what? Guess what? The guide how to convert to Islam. They spend billions of dollars as part of their budget to convert to Islam, and this is what this is about. They want to make Islam as a religion of tolerance, to try to erase the image of what Islamic State, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, they are doing every day. And they will say, no, this is the true Islam. We are the true Muslims. Now, where we can find the tolerance of Islam in the teaching of Islam? Are you, the Prince of Dubai, going to erase the pages from the Quran where it says kill the Christians and the Jews? Are you going to erase all the phrases and teaching of hate in the cult of Islam? Are you going to make a law to say if somebody want to be an atheist, he is free? What this conference is about? This is why I called my video, the Pope, the Protestant, the Orthodox, the Hindus, the Jews are doing shopping in Dubai. You see, I want to ask everybody, and I want everybody to be honest with me. If this conference decide to do it in Ghana, how many of those people will go? Nobody. Money, my friend, bring everybody. Arab Christian leaders, who I call them big hypocrites. Our Christian brothers and sisters in the Middle East are slaughtered, discriminated. They took our churches, they took our lands, and then they attend a conference about tolerance. And what? We are the one who will sign the agreement of tolerance, as if we are the one who discriminate them. You know what I mean? Somebody says, let me show you this comment. The ruler of Dubai is truly tolerant toward religion. There are churches and temples. It's my friend. You see, this is the fallacy. This is how they fool you. I challenge you to go to Dubai and say Muhammad is a false prophet. I challenge you to go to Dubai and say I am an ex-Muslim and post that in Twitter. What tolerance you are talking about? This is hypocrisy. Those are already Christians. So you allow them to go inside that a hole and say, okay, pray to your God there, because they need you anyway. All of Dubai is based on tourism and foreigners. This is not because they are tolerant, that's because they are smart. But can you, if you are an ex-Muslim, say I am an ex-Muslim? Can you post, go and see how many people arrested just last year, and many of them they are sentenced to 10 or to 15 years just because they made a post in a Twitter. Don't fool yourself. Having a church open is not a tolerance. It is a deception. Because real tolerance is let everybody believe in whatever he want. What about we make change the law of apostasy if they are people of tolerance? Can they do that? Somebody saying I believe that the Pope is doing hope for peace. My friend, you can do hope as much as you want, but you don't shake hands with the devil. How you shake hands with the people that right now as we speak they are bombing Yemen and they are arming terrorists in Syria? Hypocrisy, a lie, stupidity, and they use you. The whole fact is they are using the name of the Christian leaders to make Islam look better and to make Emirat and the Prince of Emirat better. And not only that, they will make billions of this because now more people they will come to Dubai and they will say, see, here we go, this is a place, this is a perfect place for us, let us do shopping again and again. Actually already they made billions because many people they are flying as we speak to attend such an occasion and say at the same time we do shopping. So let us make it simple. I am a Christian leader. I go to Dubai and I shake hands with those who they are slaughtering the Christians, jailing them, prosecute them if they are Muslims who left Islam. This is the situation in Dubai, and I challenge anyone to say to me this is not true. When you say hope for peace, and I shake hands with the one who will arrest somebody, convert to Christianity, or he want to be a Hindu, or he want to be an atheist, what hope for peace is that? You are giving a permission for this person to do more crimes because you just approved him. So either we say, okay, let us sign a tolerance agreement. Anyone can believe in whatever he wish. Can you do that? If somebody want to be an atheist, let him be an atheist. If somebody want to be Christian, want to be a Muslim, want to be a Hindu, if somebody want to worship a Barbie, can you let him do that? They will say no. So what this meeting is about? What this meeting is about? 13 countries where if you are an atheist, the punishment is death. What is the name of those countries? Afghanistan, Iran, Malaysia, Maldives, Mauritania, Nigeria, Pakistan, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Somalia, Sudan, United Arab Emirates, and Yemen. And actually, the list is not completed. So, what those people are talking about? The punishment is death if you are an atheist. You did not kill somebody, you did not rape somebody, you are a person who don't want to believe in God. The punishment is death. Do you see it? So what tolerance they are talking about? Mauritania is the biggest slavery country in the world. More than 80% of the population of Mauritania are slaves. We are not against tolerance. Absolutely not. We are Christians. Jesus, he said, bless those who spread peace. But this is not peace. This is a piece of garbage. This is hypocrisy. If you can bring me an agreement which is going to be practiced as a law, that somebody in Dubai, he can leave his religion and be whatever he wants, then I will believe you. Then I will say there's a benefit of such a conference. All what I see in this conference is people going there and their pocket will be filled up with gifts, which is money. You know, they will not bribe those leaders, the Hindu leaders and the Jewish leaders, by giving a check. You know, it might be too much exposed. So what we will do, we will give them expensive gifts. If this conference decided to be done in a country in Africa, a poor country, how many of them they will go there? Nobody will go there. Money, my friend. You see what money can do? This is not a conference for peace. This is an official USA website, the State Department. In March, the government established federal public prosecution for information technology crime in Abu Dhabi to investigate a criminal case involving use of information technology, including the use of internet, with the intent to damage public moral, the promotion of sinful behavior, insult to Islam and God. So if I go to Dubai, the Prince of Dubai, he will be waiting for me, and he have a saw in his hand, and he will cut me pieces because I insult Islam. Am I lying? Am I lying? Anyone can prove me wrong. What will happen to Christian Prince if he go to Dubai and he say, I am a Christian Prince? So what this agreement is about? It's a lie. It's a lie, and it is a hypocrisy. The country two internet service provider, both linked to the government, use a proxy server to block materials demand or deemed, etc. Blah 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 blah. And there it says, read carefully with me here. They are watching you 24 hours, and negative criticizing to Islam is a crime. A Muslim who convert to Christianity is a crime. It is the same as illegal drugs, the same as a person who is doing whatever like illegal thing. It's a wicked crime. This is the country we are going there, and we are shaking hands with them, and we are taking pictures. And as you see, I will show you in the website here. This is an official website. You will see that the one who they are sharing in this crime, they are from all Christian sect and all religion, Hindus, Buddhas, Jews, I mean, you name it. Every liar. This is a Coptic priest. You see him? This is the Coptic bishop, actually. All kind of hypocrite. This is a Hindu one. Look at the Hindu guy. He was chanting in Dubai. It's a conference of liars. Hindu, Buddha, Jewish, Christians, and Muslims. All they meet together to agree, let us be hypocrite and lie to each other and say we have no problems. Do you see it? hypocrisy, and lies. And we don't tolerate lies, my friend. This is why we speak against anyone who make lies. It doesn't matter who. Sheikh Mohammed, he is the Prince of Dubai. We welcome the Pope Francis in Dubai. This is historical visit will deepen the value of tolerance, understanding, and interfaith dialogue. Really? I truly believe you. And especially that we have our common values. Did you notice with me the word common values? We Christians and Muslims and Hindus and Buddhas and Jews, all of us, we share common values with Islam. Like what exactly? Burning a human alive, cutting a woman to pieces. Somebody apply for a visa in the embassy, we cut him pieces. We have a butcher house in the embassy. Somebody he insult the prophet, we burn him in the street. Somebody he say he's a gay, we throw him from 4th floor. Somebody he says something, a comment about the prince of the ruler, he disappear him and his family and nobody knows where he is. I mean, obviously we share a lot of common values. And this is why I wanted to make this video, because many of you, because maybe you don't have too much knowledge, you might be deceived by such an conference which is made to sell Islam out to us, that it is a good tolerant religion. And here we go, we have a churches in Dubai. And why we should not have a churches in Dubai? Christianity is older than all of those countries in there. We are exist there before them, my friend. In Saudi Arabia, in Emirat, in Bahrain, in Qatar, in Syria, in Iraq, they are not allowing us. This is our land. I am from there. They are not giving me a license. I mean, imagine they take your land and they say to you, because we are merciful, we will let you pray to your God in your land, which now supposedly is their land. So we have to be careful. Yeah, we cannot compare between Saudi Arabia and Emirat for a reason, my friend. There is a reason. All of them, at the end of the day, all of them, they are the same. Emirat is a small, tiny country, and they have no value if they don't do tourism. A huge marketing. They have a free zone. This is why Emirat is Emirat today. Because if they want to do what Sharia law do, nobody will stay in Emirat for 1 second. This is why there's nightclubs in Emirat, there's bars in Emirat, but this is all is fake. The second you say something, the second you say something serious, you disappear. As long you are a person who want to just have sex, sleep around, have drugs, drink beer and whiskey, it's okay with them. The second you say Muhammad and Allah, you disappear. So let us make it simple. As long you are a loser, you are welcome. The second you are a person who have a mission and you want to speak your belief, here the tolerance will disappear. So we are not stupid, and we will not accept such a thing. And again, I don't want people to make comment against the Catholic, because as you see, this is not a Catholic thing. The Catholic have nothing to do with this. This is the Pope, and this is the Orthodox Christians, and this is the Jews, and this is the Protestant. They have leaders from around the world coming to attend this conference. All of them, they are hypocrite liars. What about they stand and they say, okay, are we going to stop killing apostate? Hey Prince, You invited us here. Are you going to make a law? It says that apostate is welcome and he will be respected and his life will not be threatened. If somebody decide to deny God, he want to be an atheist, are you going to make a law that he will not be killed? If somebody want to move from Islam to Christianity or any other religion, or he don't want to believe anything, is he safe in your country? Or he will be arrested immediately and he will be killed? So my friend, don't let the liars deceive you. Dubai is like a grave. They cover it by marble from outside, but the inside is a grave. It's a dead land. There's no freedom. It is all about hypocrisy. Let us lie to each other. Let us give a hug to each other. Here we go. The Muslim and the Christians, they are hugging. How truthful that is. In Egypt, they are burning churches, killing Christians every day. Until now, the Christians in Egypt, who are the real Egyptian, not the Arab Muslims. The Egyptian Christians are the real Egyptian. They took their land and now they cannot even build a church. It takes years to get a permit to change the faucet. You are not allowed to change the faucet in a church without a permission from the government. All of this is nothing but a propaganda. And the whole idea is to make you believe that Islam is a religion of tolerance and Dubai is a wonderful place to be. It's false. It's a big fat lie, and there's no truth in that. Don't fail in such a propaganda. And you will notice they focus always in the picture of the Pope, even though there's a lot of Hindus and Buddhas and etc. attending that occasion. Be careful, my friend, and don't let the liars fool you. And you know me, I don't take a side. I am not a Catholic, but I don't believe that the Pope is representing the Catholic, and those who they are Orthodox presenting the Orthodox, and those who they are Jews presenting the Jews, and those who they are Hindus presenting the Hindus, and those who they are Buddhas presenting the Buddhas, because this is a bunch of hypocrites. They are coming to Dubai for shopping. I guarantee you that every one of those who came to Dubai, he will receive a huge gift from the Prince, His Highness. All of us, we knew. Try to make such a conference in a country like Somalia. How many people will come? Nobody. Ghana, nobody. Money. You will have a nice fancy trip, paid airplanes, fancy suite in the hotel, priceless gift from the Prince. I mean, what do you want more? One trip to Dubai. In this occasion, you are going to be rich for the coming 10 years, especially for those small potatoes who they call them leaders. There's some of them, they do not need money like the Pope, but there's many, they are in need of money. You go there, he make a good speech, and we pay you. Okay, thank you for coming. See you next time. Money, my friend, money. What make all those people come there is money. Sawami Barahamamavi began to talk by chanting peace mantra in a lively and well-received address. He said the world was building them parks, video games and hotels, but asked why some of the most popular selling medicine were antidepressant. I mean, look what is this? This guy, he is taking his spiritual Hindu belief to Dubai. Why? Why we have hotels and etc., but yet the most sold drug is antidepressant? Why? I mean, why? I will tell you why. In a country like yours, the majority, they cannot afford to buy bread. In a country like yours, the majority cannot afford to go to school. Don't give us speeches about what is making people depressed. What hotel? What parks? In a country like Islamic countries, you cannot even speak your mind. You cannot even eat the one you want, whatever you wish. Can I eat even my food? Halal, haram, halal, haram. Can I say what I like to say? No. That is depression, my friend. That is oppression. That is what make you people commit suicide. That's what make people go and kill themselves or kill others. So they bring those who supposedly presenting the Hindus. And here we go, the priest, the Hindu priest. The Hindu priest, although recalled the meeting with Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, the crown prince of Abu Dhabi and the deputy supreme commander of the armed forces, blah 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 blah. The protocol told us that we are not supposed to talk to the crown prince. I said, what if the crown prince talked to me? This is deep. I have to admit that this Hindu priest is deep. He is deep. The protocol said you should not talk, like you see, because they are small. The Pope can talk. You are small. You are tiny. You know, like you are not allowed to go and shake hands with the prince. There's devil. There are ranks. What is the tolerance? They are saying to them in the paper they receive, you are not allowed to talk to the crown prince. What kind of tolerance conference this conference where they are saying to you there's a master and they are a slave? He is a prince and you are no one, and you cannot get close to him. Hold on, hold on. Imam Ali Al-Amin, Lebanese scholar and member of Muslim Council elders, said too often religion has been used to justify war. Look who is talking. I mean, look who is talking. A Muslim who believe in Islam. He believe in chapter 9 verse 29 says, fight the Christians and the Jews and kill them until they pay the jizya or they convert or they die. And he is saying to us, giving us a speech, that religion is often used to justify war. Islam is not responsible for war launched under the name of any aggression, nor Christianity. Look at this. Here we go. If we have a meeting with him alone, he will say, okay, let me tell you about the crusade. Suddenly now he don't want to talk about the crusade because he wants you to forget about what Islam is doing. In the Middle East, in every history book, all Islamic history book always print for us an image that the crusade are people of the devil, when the fact it is the opposite. It was the Muslims who attack our land, and the crusade, they respond to the attack. They are not the one who do the aggression. They are responding to the aggression of Islam. Even in Europe, even in America, they teach you that the crusade are very disgusting, bad people, a bunch of criminals. The fact, if not the crusade, you will be a Muslim today. The fact, if not the crusade, you will not be free today. The fact, if not the crusade, there's no America, there's no Australia, there's no Canada, there is an Islamic religion controlling the whole earth today. It is the crusade who protected you, my friend. And they are not the one who did the aggression. It was the Muslims. So it is not Islam response for war. So how your prophet, he said, I've been ordered to kill all mankind unless they convert to Islam or else. How dare you to say religion use often to justify war? Isn't it what Islam is based on? It's justifying killing in the name of God. Hmm? Should we forget what your prophet said? Should we forget what the Quran teach? The man, he made it clearly, and this is why you Muslims, you have war. What about the Quran? You see, in this meeting, in this conference, they're calling each other brothers. Even they are saying we are brothers. But the Quran says the one who take the Christians and the Jews as a friend, he is one of them, and he is of the devil, he is satanic, he should be killed. So who is lying to who? It's a competition of lies. This is not a conference of tolerance. Is that Quran? Oh, the Muslim, they will say to me, this is a weak hadith. But this is Quran. This is Allah saying that. Was that temporarily for the time of Muhammad? No. This is for the judgment day. If you go in the same chapter, verse number 14, it says that Allah will spread hate and enmity between the Christians until the judgment day. Okay, you have a conference of tolerance. What we will do with Allah? Is he invited? Is Allah invited to the conference of tolerance, or he is not welcome? Sometimes we do not know what to say. I mean, they are making guys. Does it say enter judgment day? Does it say there? Because the Muslim, they might say to you, oh, this is in the time of the Prophet, as always they lie. Does it say this is until the judgment day? Allah have a plan for the Christians to spread hate between them until the judgment day. So now, can we invite Allah to this conference of tolerance, or he is not welcome? What do you think? Based in the rules and the pledge of the Prince of Emirat, Allah is not welcome because he teach hate. And not only he teach hate, he is the big boss for hate. He is the one who supply hate. According to the Quran, Allah is the hate vendor. So we string them with enmity and hatred between the one to each other to the day of judgment. My friends, don't make them fool you. And again, this is not against, I'm not speaking against the Catholic or the Protestant or the Orthodox. I'm speaking against hypocrisy. What if Christ he attend this meeting? What do you think he will say? I will tell you what he will say. He will flip the tables and he will say to them, you made the house of my father a market for buying and selling. This is a bazaar. This is a bazaar of hypocrisy and money and check. Everything is for sale. This is why I said Orthodox, Protestant, the Pope, leaders, they are going to do shopping in Dubai. They are not truthful. They are a bunch of hypocrites promoting hypocrisy and don't speak for us. If you can make Islamic countries sign an agreement saying that in our country anyone is free to believe or not to believe, I will believe you. If you can make Islamic leaders agree that in our country if somebody want to preach the gospel in the street, he is free to do so, the same as Muslims are free to preach their own yellow pages in New York and London, I will believe you then. Anything else is a lie. If you tell me that a Christian prince is welcome even though he speak against Islam every day and nobody hurt him, I will believe you then that this is a meeting makes sense and it's a good meeting. Otherwise, what is the purpose of this meeting? It's just to promote that Dubai is a moderate country, tolerance, and the Prince of Dubai is a wonderful person, and come and do shopping. This is nothing but a business deal. Will bring a lot of shoppers to Dubai. The hotels will be full, the stores will be full, and more people they will come and buy. Isn't it true? That is the truth. We have a guy, his name is Adnan Rashid. Look at this kid. I don't think this guy, I mean, people they use names, we do not know if this is Adnan Rashid or not. I respect him if he come to the speaker corner. Speaker corner is for kids, my friend. It's not for me. What speaker corner? Where people they go and shouting. You want to call me, call me. What you can say to me in a speaker corner, you can say to me here. Why I want to fly all the way to, somebody told you that the speaker corner is next to my door? Somebody told you I will take the bus and I will be in speaker corner? Or you are certified donkey? I mean, sometime look at the stupidity. What about we ask your prophet to come to the speaker corner too, and Jibreel? And you know what, speaker corner? Can we have a speaker corner in Dubai? Can we have a speaker corner of Afghanistan? Can we have a speaker corner in Saudi Arabia? I will go there. Hypocrite liars. You have a speaker corner because of us. We are giving you freedom. Since when you Muslims you know what speaker corner is? Do you see the hypocrisy? Give us a speaker corner in Dubai. We will flood Dubai by speaker corners. Cowards. And my corner is bigger than your corner. How many people will listen to you in the speaker corner? 10 people. I have 1,000 watching. And I can show them anything I say in the screen. Reference, proofs, and details. What speaker corner? Where everybody lie and shout. Now, can you prove me wrong? I will open sky for you, Mr. Adnan. Is your speaker corner bigger than mine? Is it? So, my friend, based on the pledge of the Prince of Dubai, Allah is not welcome in this conference. He is not, because simply Allah is a bad person. Either you agree that everything you say here is a lie, or you say we are telling the truth and Allah is not welcome. Global conference of a human fertility pillars. We have a pillars. Here we go. Promises of a human fertility. Joint responsibility to achieve a human fertility. Human fertility challenge and opportunity. You're right. I mean, I have to believe you. That's it. I mean, as long you repeat it many times and you translate it to Arabic and to English, that's me. It's true. Ancient places of worship in the United Arab Emirates. Ancient. Suddenly, Emirat is an ancient place. Now I'm going to open my Skype. If there is any Muslim would like to call me, only Muslims, please. I hope my words is clear. Only Muslims. No Christians shall call for now, at least. All right, our Skype is coming. Look like my internet is slow. It's taking time to log in. All right. My Skype is on. Only if you are a Muslim you can call. Oh, we have Mr. Fahim trying to call us. Let us see what Mr. Fahim want to say. Answer, Fahim. Maybe he is not there. Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Christian Prince, how are you, brother?
I'm fine.
I am an ex-Muslim from Morocco.
All right. Good to have you, my friend.
I want to talk about the Bible.
All right.
So there is this verse in the Bible that say...
What do you think about Muhammad, my friend, before you talk?
He's a false prophet. Don't worry, I'm not...
Why you think he's a false prophet?
Yeah, because he say like... I don't know, false stuff and, you know.
Okay, go ahead. What is your question?
So they say that some verse in the Bible talk about coming of a prophet which is named Ahmed or I don't know, Mohammed. But you say it's not true, yeah? Because I also believe that it's not true. But what does this verse talk about? Like, who is this Ahmed that is going to come?
You see, when somebody says that Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible, that is a very clear sign that Islam is depressed and it is facing bankruptcy. Because why I need to find the name of their prophet in my book if they are sure that their prophet is a prophet? But because they are desperate trying to find a way to prove that Muhammad is a prophet, they look for verses in the Bible speaking about people cannot be Muhammad. As an example, they say the comforter is Muhammad, but the comforter, read the verse after it, it says that this is a spirit. Is Muhammad a spirit or a man? They say he is the comforter,
No,
but it says that the one who will send that is, is going to glorify Jesus, and the Father will send him to glorify Jesus. So do Muhammad believe that Jesus is God? So those are silly people, stupid people, do not even know. They are insulting their prophet, because by saying that verse, speaking about Muhammad, you just confirm that Muhammad worshiped Jesus. Or they say to you that there's a verse, it says that there's people who they cannot read, they cannot, the book is sealed for them. But this is a verse about the hypocrite. They say this is about our prophet. I agree, this is about your prophet. I mean, this is stupid. So I feel sorry for the Muslims trying to find their prophet in our book, but they cannot find anyone except hypocrisy.
But I mean, the word Ahmed does mean something in Hebrew or something, right?
My friend,
because it's mentioned in the Old Testament, I think.
No, that's not true. The word Ahmad is not. It's Muhammadim, and Muhammad, Muhammad in the Hebrew.
Like the praised one, yeah.
Yeah, Muhammad in Arabic is the praised one, but in the Hebrew it's like a rat, or like the kind of rats or mice. is not a praised one.
Uh-huh.
So it's different word. It's an insult. I'm not sure really. Let me remember what. No, actually, I think Muhammad. No, Rat is Akbar. Uh, Muhammad bin what? Let me remember.
Yeah.
I really forgot what is the word. You know. But anyway, okay, let us say that they are saying that there's a guy, his name is Muhammad, but that is Song of Songs, the same guy who mentioned it is Deedat. He is the same one. He said the Song of Songs is a book of porn. So Deedat for 20 years was saying, aren't you ashamed to read the Song of Songs? Aren't you ashamed? Can you read? Go and watch the videos. Can you read those verses to your child? Then suddenly somebody told him that Muhammadim is the Song of Songs. Suddenly the Song of Songs became holy. Hypocrite liars.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Like,
the Song of Songs is not about a man, it's about Jerusalem. The king praising his city, praising his, it's a poetry, have nothing to do with any man. So what Muhammadin? Do Muhammad have a grass in his chest?
so Muhammad,
Do Muhammad have nice legs? Do Muhammad have nice breast? What Muhammad have? I mean, this is stupid.
Yes, but Muhammad, his original name was
Qatham.
like Qatham.
Qatham, yes, Qatham ibn Abdullah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, my friend, when somebody when somebody is depressed, same time, the name should be found in the Bible, should be found in the New Testament only, not in the Old Testament. Why? Because the name you mentioned, Ahmad, you remember you mentioned Ahmad? Okay, Ahmad, supposedly it is Isa who will say that there is a prophet will come after me in chapter 61 verse number 6. A prophet will come after me, his name is Ahmad, not Muhammad. So here the Muslim, they are showing that's mean the Quran is corrupt, because should not appear in the New Testament, so sorry, in the Old Testament, should appear in the New Testament, and the name should not be Muhammadim, it should be Ahmadim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a stupid, and same time, okay, let us say it's mentioned somewhere. Like I saw Zakir Naik saying to a Hindu guy that the word Muhammad is mentioned in the Hindu scriptures too. But Muhammad in the Hindu scriptures, it was a demon. He is an evil demon. I mean, this is how desperate they are. In the Hindu scriptures, yes, there's a word Muhammad, and he is saying this is my prophet. But in their Hindu scripture says that Muhammad is a demon, evil demon who was going to be burned, etc. So this is how desperate they are.
So they just take like everything, even if it doesn't like make sense or whatsoever.
You know, in the Middle East, you are a Middle Eastern like me, right? You are from Morocco. So
I'm actually like Berber, you know. I'm not
okay,
Arab.
yeah, but you are Middle East anyway. I mean, Berber. I'm not saying you are an Arab. I'm not saying, okay. But in the Middle East, if somebody have no honor, what he do, and you know that, like somebody, okay, there's somebody is famous and he is like have a good name, reputation. I say he's my cousin. Why? Because I'm trying to lift my honor up. You know what I mean? So I say, oh, he's my cousin, even though the guy, he don't know me and I am not even relative to him. This is what Muslims are doing. They have a guy who have a very bad reputation, so they're trying to level him up. This is what bad people do. Good people, you see, if we go to the Bible, you will see Jesus when he was speaking to the Jews. He said to them, what do you say of the Messiah? They said he is the son of David. I mean, do you know how honor is to say I am the son of David for the Jews? This is the highest honor, the son of David. This is not any person for them. This is David, the best king they have. And look what Jesus said to them. He said, well, if he is the son of David, then how David call him my Lord? So you will see how the difference is. The Muslims are desperately looking to be related to someone. The Messiah, he don't accept to be the son of David. Even in the Bible, it says by birth he is from David, but in reality he is not. He is the God of David. But as the Pharisees were assembled, Yeshua asked them, and he said, what are you saying about the Messiah? Whose son is he? They were saying to him, the son of David. He said to them, and how did David by the Spirit call him the Lord Jehovah, for he said, the Lord Jehovah said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I place your enemies under your feet. If therefore David called him the Lord Jehovah, how is he his son? Here you will see that he was different. The Muslims are
Yes.
desperately trying to make Muhammad belong to the Jew, but is Muhammad even a Jew? Prophets of
No.
the Jews, they prophesy for somebody is a Jew like them, not somebody is an Arab.
Exactly.
But because they are desperate, they have a bankruptcy, they are trying to find a place for their child molester prophet, and let us find a place for him in any shelf in the book of the Jews. How the book of the Jews is corrupt, how the Christians are corrupt, and then we are trying to find the name of Muhammad in the corrupt book.
Yeah, that doesn't make really sense actually.
Yeah, my friend. Secondly, can you prove to me any Muslim that Muhammad is a prophet? Let us say his name mentioned in somewhere. Okay, but okay, if he is a prophet, he should be a prophet. What is the prophecy of Muhammad? Muhammad, the prophecy is stupid. Muhammad prophesied how Allah he made the baby, and this is the most stupid thing ever, that the sperm became a clot, and the clot became bone, flesh, and the flesh became bones. Muhammad he claimed that women have a sperm coming from their ribs, and the man have a sperm coming from his backbone. Look like Muhammad never heard of something called testicles, and his God he never heard of it too. So when somebody,
can I say something about that? Like the Muslims say that when they talk about coming from the ribs and the backbones, they say that the baby is formed from a bone that is like in the back, you know, like between the
what bones, my friend? That's a good one.
That's what they say. Like,
no, my friend. First of all, the verse is clear. You know, if you speak Arabic, the word taraib is the location of the necklace specifically, not all the ribs. You see what the woman, when she
so
put the
you
necklace,
cannot say for the man, yeah?
no, the taraib is for the women, and the backbone is for the man.
Okay.
So it coming from between a sulb, which means the backbone of the man, and a taraib, the location of the necklace of the women. So Muhammad he taught, and we show many hadith about it. Muhammad he taught that women, her sperm, she have a sperm, and men they have a sperm. And Muhammad he claimed that if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. If the man have orgasm first, will be a boy. And this is again prove Muhammad to be a false prophet. And this is even not only funny, it's the most stupid thing ever. The messenger of Allah said, the man's water is thick and white, and the women's water is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble the parents. Where Muhammad he got this information from? From Allah. I mean, here we go. They are trying to find the name of their prophet in our book, but can they find where the stupidity of Muhammad is coming from?
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of a prophet he says such a thing? And this is why if I get married, I will never have orgasm first, because I don't want my child look like me. That would be disgusting. Anything else, my friend?
No, that's all. Actually, I just had the question about Muhammad being in the Bible. You know.
Yeah, no problem, my
That's
friend.
all.
Thank you for calling.
And okay, God bless you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
God bless. Let me look for a Christian prince name in the Bible. First of all, explain to us the stupidity of your prophet, then tell us where we can find his name. The Muslim, they spend the day trying to convince us that because they have one God, that means this must be the true God, but your God is stupid. What kind of God he taught Muhammad this? Here we go, you have one God, but he is the most stupid God ever. I don't care if your God is 1 or 2 or 3. I care that your God is truthful or not. You don't have a God, you have hummus. Can you call my Muslim friend? Well, why your Muslim friend don't call me, my friend? Let him call me. He can add me. You can add me and call me. All right. Hmm. All right. Any Muslim would like to call us? Yeah, I called Fahim. He did not answer. Call Fahim? Well, I called him already. He did not answer. Let me do it again. I will charge you for the call, okay? Okay, look like Fahim is taking a nap. What I can do? I mean, do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Anyone? Who is a smart Muslim? He think that Allah is God. We have a request from a Christian friend here. And let me give you his page. Is asking you guys if you like to subscribe to his page, if you don't mind. Okay, let me know if you guys are people who download my videos or any other Christian videos, and you have a mission. I will be happy to post your video, the truth about Islam. If you like to subscribe, support anyone, he defend the truth, my friend. There's no need for me to promote it to anyone. Just when you see somebody doing good job, just help him. Christian, what this guy is saying. Do we have any Muslim? Anyone? If you are a person who don't look good, I advise you never have orgasm first, please. I mean, you see, I wish somebody told my dad that in news when he was making love to my mother. But what we can do, obviously, he is the one have orgasm first. And here we go. This is the result. Look at me. I don't even have a mirror in my house. Once I saw a mirror, I get scared. This is why I took them off, all of them. I used to have a mirror in the bedroom when I moved in. I took it off. Like I was leaving the bedroom and the mirror in the door. I came back. I mean, what is that? I go fishing. I don't take with me anything. I just look at the water. Fish die. That's it. Their tongue come out. True story. Sahih Bukhari. So my friend, if you want to have a beautiful children's and you don't look good, okay, if you are the man who don't look good or you are the women who don't look good, please don't have orgasm first. Let the other person who is good looking have orgasm first. What you will lose? I mean, come on. Don't do that to your kids. This is not even fair. Somebody saying to me in Skype, I am ugly too. Well, nice to meet you. I mean, my friend, I don't want to meet ugly people. It's enough to see myself every day. Like, come on, don't make me feel depression now. I am ugly too. So what we will do now? We are going to have two more and play cards. Do we have any Abdul? I mean, if you are seeking a prophethood, a prophecy, this guy, he can beat Ezekiel easy. He can beat Elijah. I mean, look at Muhammad. Elijah is a smaller prophet next to him. I mean, look at this. How he knew that? Unbelievable. Nobody can beat the Prophet Muhammad. Nobody. And by the way, right now, all universities in the world, they are teaching people how to have better look children's using the statement of the Prophet. Not only that, the Prophet, he taught us the medicine to fight cancer, AIDS. Look, there's a video about it. I can show it to you. What is the statement Muhammad he did say? Change the whole world. It's a prophecy about what? About the fly. About the fly. Read this. I mean, how the Prophet he knew this? Brother, how the Prophet he knew this? Do you see it? The Prophet said, if a house fly sorry guys, the fly fell in my soup and now I cannot take it off right away. Don't do that. You have to dip it first. The Prophet he said the following. Read with me carefully. This is science. The Prophet said, the second you say the Prophet said, that's it. That's God is talking. If a house fly falls in the drink of any one of you, he should dip it, and then drink it. You dip the fly, you have to like push it down, like, and the fly will say to you, why you are pushing me down? Why you are pushing me down? I can't breathe. The fly now is under the drink, under the soup. The fly trying to breathe. I mean, like, why this guy, why this human being is pushing me down? The poor fly do not know that this is the order of the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, and this is scientifically accurate. So if the fly fell down in the soup, and what you do, you push it down with your finger, and the fly like, and you know, like, I feel sorry for the fly. I hope the fly she can breathe for long under the water. I mean, that's really risky. And then, brother, after you dip the fly in the soup, brother, you take it off and you throw the fly. And now your drink is safe and secure because the Prophet, he said, because one of the wings has a disease and the other one has a cure. Unbelievable. Look at this, man. That is science. That's not only science, this is beyond. This is science and beyond, like not like a bed and bath and beyond. No, this is science and intelligence and beyond. And you are telling me they found the name of the Prophet in the Bible? For sure we will find him in the Bible. Look at this. Somebody call Prophet Elijah and teach him to make a prophecy. Why Elijah cannot make something like this? Huh? This is the real prophecy. And right now, every scientist department in the world is using this. Actually, there's a video. Honest to God, if you saw it, I made a video about it before. I don't know who remember it. There's a doctor from Egypt. He said there is the Catholic Church in Germany. They wanted to get the Prophet busted, to expose him. So they hire the most famous scientist in Germany to study the statement of the Prophet in order to make fun of him. And they told them, we will spend all the money you want. We will pay you whatever you wish. Just expose him. And then the two scientists, they start studying. And here was the astonishing surprise result. They found that this is true. And not only that, After those two scientists who they are paid by the Catholic Church because they don't like Islam and they hate the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, they discover this. The Catholic, they told the two scientists, please, please, please don't tell anyone. Please don't tell anyone. However, the two scientists, they start selling out the secret, and they sold their secret to a company. It's called Bayer, and now they are making AIDS cure from the hadith of the Prophet, and they sell every bill for $500. And this is in the video of the Muslims, and for sure this is a true story. And a Muslim will be watching TV, they will look like, what, really? The Catholic did that? They hire scientists to expose the Prophet of Allah and they got busted? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I want to go to Dubai and I want to ask them, why you don't have a fly in your soup, you idiot? We need a soup with a fly, because here we go, this is how we can find the disease there. One wing. I mean, look, do you see where is the disease is? In the wing. Wing, 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 wing. The wing of a fly is the most clean place, actually. Anyone? What do you mean, Israel? They might have a cure for cancer. I can fight cancer easy. Just say inshallah. Say inshallah, cancer is gone. In the Middle East, we say inshallah, electricity will come, never come. Inshallah, we will have the road fixed, never fixed. Inshallah, we will have better schools, never come. Inshallah, inshallah, everything is inshallah. This one, nothing is working. You call the electricity department, he says the electricity is gone, you know, we want to cook. For how long is it going to be? He said to you, inshallah is going to come soon. The second he said to you, inshallah, it's mean go and take a nap, like, or immigrate to a different country. That's it. It's mean it's never coming. Do we have any Muslim inshallah wanna call me? And inshallah you will win if you call me? And inshallah you will have answers? But the most hilarious inshallah I ever watched, it was the news in Saudi Arabia for weather. The guy in the news station, he say, inshallah, inshallah, if Allah will, tomorrow we might have wind in the speed of a 20 miles an hour, if and only if Allah will. And inshallah, we might have rain if, and for sure, please, if the guy, he have to say Allah will every 2 seconds, otherwise they will kill him, because then he is saying he predict the future. You cannot say tomorrow we will have rain. You have to say inshallah, otherwise they will kill you. Unbelievable. Do we have any Abdul? Who is inshallah will call me? Huh? Muhammad Jama wanna call you, but he said he is occupied, so I deliver. Here's a question. He left Islam. Okay, and he want. Okay, I don't know what he have to call me. I don't know what you know, what wage war. You wanna fight Islam? Fight it by saying speaking the truth. That's it. Right now, I'm waging war against the devil. Any Abdul? Somebody saying to me, I am an Orthodox, a Greek Orthodox. Do you want to hear the Orthodox side? Please don't separate brothers and sisters. We have to be united. My friend, thus Christian Prince is the last one who divided Christians. All of you know that, right? So if I say that Orthodox leaders, Protestant leaders, the Pope doing shopping in Dubai, I am not dividing the Christians. I am exposing your leaders. Whoever attend that meeting is a hypocrite. What does this have to do with you as an Orthodox? I am the last one to say that to me. I ban anyone who attack any Christian group. All of us, we are Christians. It doesn't matter if you're Orthodox. For me, if you mention to me that you're an Orthodox or Protestant or Catholic, I ban you. Because I don't believe in those names. I believe that all of us, we belong to one universal church. That is the Church of Christ. When the Lord, he gave the tongues of his apostles, the language of all mankind, that day the church became universal. And all of us, we belong to one church. And all of us, we have one Lord. So don't mention to me what church you go to. I don't care. You can tell me what you believe in and what's your fruit. Jesus said, from their fruits you shall know them. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So you are Orthodox, Protestant, Catholic, who care? You might be a scam, you might be a liar, you might be even following the devil, but you think you are a Christian if you don't have the fruit of Jesus. And what is the fruit of Jesus? Say yea, yea, or nay, nay. And anything else is from the devil. Don't lie, don't follow liars, and don't promote lies. Warning for anyone in the text. I don't want to see anyone saying I am a Catholic or Protestant or Orthodox. I repeat, I don't want to see anyone saying I am a Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox. I will ban you. I don't care what church you go to. This is something personal. I care for no one playing the devil here, because some Muslim, they might come and say, oh, they start attacking the Catholic, and then another naive Christian, he start attacking back. You know, the devil is there, my friend. Be united against the devil. We just showed you the Quran saying Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians until judgment day. So be smarter than this. A Christian person for me is not someone he is following a priest, is someone who is following Christ. And I advise you not to say I am a Catholic or Orthodox or Protestant. I advise you to say I follow Christ. All names, all mankind are sinners. So why you want to follow a church name led by sinners? Follow the Church of Christ, which is Christ is the Lord of it. No bishop, no pope, no priest. It doesn't matter if he is a Protestant, Orthodox, Catholic. All are sinners and no one is good save God. You put your trust on me, you will be disappointed. You put your trust in the Lord, you will never be disappointed. Now, do we have any Muslim here? Any Muslim? Mayday. I don't know, today I feel like I want to convert to Islam. Always, you see, one of the things the Prophet he taught, which we do not notice here, that the Prophet he taught us to be tolerant to fly and teach them how to swim. Did you notice that? I mean, look at this, man. Many of you do not notice here that we are giving a free diving and snorkeling lesson to the fly. The fly is in your drink, and now you need to help the fly to dip it, push it down. The fly, because if it's lightweight, cannot go down. The fly, she wish she can go deep in the water. She never be able to do that. But because of the mercy and the intelligence and the science of the Prophet Muhammad, now we can push the fly down, and the fly, for the first time, she will see the aquarium down there. Unbelievable. I'm really convinced that the Prophet is a prophet, by the way. And for sure, such a person, his name is mentioned in the Bible. I mean, look at this discovery. I mean, don't he deserve to be in the Bible, even in the first page in the Bible? If I am in the White House, I will change the sign in the front of the White House. It says, in God we trust. We should make it in the fly science of the Prophet we trust. We have to be truthful, my friend. I mean, you cannot fight the truth. Look at this. Hmm? So do we have any Abdul? Any Abdul in the bushes? Um, Somebody, he's saying he's from Africa. He want to play my recording in a audio. I mean, feel free, my friend. I don't know how to do it. You do it. You find your way. Uh, Let us see. Hmm. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find a customer. Until now, I did not find even a fly. Uh, I just want to comment on this. What if everyone demands Sharia law in every country of the world except Muslim countries? But why? But only for Muslims, other religion exempt. My friend, the Muslims themselves don't want Sharia law. Where is Sharia law in all Islamic countries? Nobody practices. Even Saudi Arabia. Even in Saudi Arabia, Sharia law is not practiced. All of it. It's like 70% of it. Where is Sharia law in Kuwait? Where is Sharia? They practice only things, little things, like the law of apostasy. Did you hear anyone is paying jizya in Emirat? No. When the last time you saw people being stoned to death in Emirat? So they don't really. I mean, Islamic world today is different from far away from Sharia law, but still it is ugly. Still it is ugly. All right. Uh, We have a woman, she said, I can say the same about Jesus. What is the proof that Jesus is exist or he is true? I said to her that we have living miracles every day. She said, wow, really? I thought miracles, supernatural thing, stop happening 2000 years ago. I have yet to see anything that I would consider a miracle. You're lucky to have been able to witness one. Let me tell you the miracles, lady. You will see somebody, he is a terrorist and he joined Christianity and he became a peaceful. That is a miracle. Someone, he was a member of ISIS and he want to chop the head of everybody, and then by accepting Christ he turned upside down. That is a miracle. So if you want to be a silly person, you feel free. The miracle in our life happened, but if maybe you are seeking different kind of miracle. Maybe you are seeking that somebody cut your finger, you want your finger to grow. That can happen to a lizard if you want. If this is the case, here we go. We have a lizard who made a miracle. So sometimes they are silly. Some people, they are silly. They say, oh, where is the miracles of God? I want to believe in God. Show me his miracle. My friend, you are a miracle of God. You yourself. When somebody want to say to me, I don't believe in God, and then we find that everything around us prove that God is exist, and they say to us, how come natures of things like this they are similar? Because the maker is one. We have one signature. This is why there is a lot of similarity. because the creator is one. Let us see. I appreciate if people don't say to me hello in Skype, please. I want Muslims to call me only. Somebody asking me, would you like to consider making tafsir in the Quran? Well, in the Quran I'm doing right now, the translation, I'm adding notes, which is equivalent to a short tafsir. So it's not a full tafsir, but just to make connection between the dots. Okay. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Should we change this hadith in the front of us? I mean, come on. What if somebody is eating a soup now? And here we go. We are posting for me a fly fell in the soup. Let us post something is more attractive. Something, I mean, not disgusting. Enough is enough. What's wrong with this, Christian Prince? Butterfly. We want to see something more nice. I think this is nicer. Breaking news. Sahih al-Bukhari, the wife of the Prophet, she just announced that one of the wives of the Prophet noticed during the time of the prayer that she have a bleeding from her private part between her legs. She have a red yellowish traces, and then she put a tray underneath of her private part. My brother, I mean, this is a news everybody should know. I mean, this is serious. Who care if we have a nuclear weapon? Who care if people die from cancer? Who care? We need to know about the yellowish blood coming from the vagina of the prophet wife. And I want to know right now, what is the tray brand she used? I want to order one. 1 billion point 4 Muslim, they are now reading this, and we have to know this. This is not, you cannot hide the truth, my friend. This is God. This is God. I mean, you cannot find any prophet. The family of the prophet, they are interesting too, not only the prophet himself. I am glad that the prophet wife, she did not say that one of the prophet wives, when she was having her period, a fly stopped in her or on her I mean, what is that, man? What is my ID? A DB TV. Before you search for my name, don't forget to say inshallah to find me, because many Muslims, they try to do that but they don't find me because they forgot to say inshallah. Now, you know, the more we read about the prophet, you notice that the prophet, not only he have like a special approach to the truth in the world, he's logical. Muhammad always he have a different way to express himself, very unique. I mean, sometimes it's really beyond imagination of any of us. Any Abdul would like to call us? Anyone? Nobody? I'm really disappointed. Until now, we don't have Muslims calling us. Anyone? You know, people, they are making donation for me. I really appreciate them, but remember, I cannot promise you heaven. You can go to heaven guaranteed if you make donation to Allah. Have you ever heard of a God he asked for a mortgage? He wanna get a loan? And if you donate to Muhammad, Allah forgive your sin guarantee. If you donate to Christian Prince, sorry, I cannot help you. I'm just giving you a disclaimer. You know what I mean? This is how you know if somebody is a scam. Since when, if I donate to you, you promise me heaven? That's happened only in Islam. If you, Muhammad, he made verses in the Quran saying if you give Muhammad money, read with me, if ye loan Allah a beautiful loan. Guys, who want to give me a beautiful donation? Beautiful loan? What does that mean? And what kind of God he need a beautiful loan? Oh, get a little light, get a little loan. This is Tom and Jerry. When his uncle he came to visit him from Mexico, he have a guitar. Each time his guitar line broke, he take a loan from the cat mustache. You remember the video? Oh, get a little light, get a little Lambo, get a little light, get a little boing. Uh-oh, we need to take a loan. And now we take it from the mustache of any Abdul. What kind of God he cannot fix his guitar without taking a loan? Allah, he need a loan. And not only that, he's saying if you give him a loan, Allah will double your credit. I like that. 50%, 100%. Are you kidding me? So I give Allah now $100, he will give me back $200. And not only that, he will grant you forgiveness. What the heck? I want to buy forgiveness. Have you ever heard of a God? If you give him a loan, he forgive you? Hari 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 Day. The loan today, the loan today. It is Allah day. Hooray, hooray. Give me loan. Allah, he need it right away. Give him loan. And if you give him a loan, Allah forgive your sin. I mean, what a promise. Who can beat that? Why Jesus forgive sin of people without asking for money? And why Jesus did not ask for a loan? Nobody. Do we have any Muslim here? Isn't it obvious that your prophet is scam, promising people salvation just because they give him money? And who is the one who will collect the loan? Muhammad. Isn't it obvious? Who is a Muslim wanna give us a call? Mayday, Mayday. What is the reference? This is a chapter 64, verse number 17. But this verse is appearing many places in the Quran, by the way, not only one place. All right, this is not only in one place. You guys sending me messages in Skype. I cannot even understand what the message. What is the question? In case you did not read this message, would you be great if you can respond to PM Sasa, chair my husband, and what is the question? I don't know. Mystery. Maybe people think I can answer the questions even if I do not know the question. Do we have any Muslim? Hello? Hello? Nobody. My friend, do you know what a scholar in Islam mean? Do you have an idea what scholar in Islam? Like when we say a Muslim scholar, in fact, there's no Muslim scholar in Islam. In case you do not know, according to the Quran, the scholars Muhammad he named them is the one who say we believe, not the one who knows. And I challenge any Muslim to say I'm lying. The one who have knowledge in Islam is the one who say I believe, not the one who knows. Chapter 3, verse number 7. And those who are firmly grounded in knowledge say we believe in the book. That's it. You do not need to have a firmly knowledge, because you go and read the interpretation. They says to you Allah knows best. They have no knowledge. Do you remember when we debated with Dr. Rohi, who have a firmly knowledge, he have a PhD in Islam? I asked him where is the word Allah coming from. He said, as we know, an Arab guy, he is the first one who use it. An Arab guy? Well, nice to meet you. Even the name of their God, they do not know where it's coming from. You do not need my permission to send a question. You can send a question, no problem. You mean in Skype? Just try to be important question. Who is a Muslim when I call us? And look at this book. This book, Allah he says, because Muhammad he cannot explain the book because he's a thief. He's not the maker of the book. So people they are asking him what this book mean. So he said, oh, my book have two parts. One of it nobody knows what it means save Allah. What? The Quran is a book nobody knows what it means save Allah. Hello? So why Allah sending the book? Guys, I am going to write a book soon, and please be sure before you buy it, I have a disclaimer. Nobody will understand what I am saying in that book save a Christian prince. I mean, that is logical. You start reading my book, you open the first page, it says hummus, 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 falafel, 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 hummus. Then you call me and say, Christian prince, in the first page it says hummus, hummus, falafel, hummus. What does that mean? I say to you, I am just a prophet, Allah knows best. I have no idea. Don't ask me. I don't know. Ma adri. If we call Zakir Naik now and we ask him what does that mean? Tadadun, 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 tadadun. Zakir Naik will not answer unless you call him 3 times. Assalamu alaikum. I told you 1,000 times. Don't call me. How you know it's me? I know you. I know you. You are like a ghost. You are following me wherever I go. I go to the bathroom, I hear your voice. I go to the bedroom, I hear your voice. I open my refrigerator, I see you. You are everywhere. Please leave me alone. Just I have a question about the verse. It says that only Allah knows what it means. So what does that mean? It's very simple. Allah is full of mystery. Have you watched ever James Bond? Watch what? James Bond. You mean James Bond? Exactly. If you watch James Bond, you don't know how they make the movie, because simply there is some kind of a trick. So Allah is very tricky, and there is no way to understand Allah. That's not because he is crazy, but you will notice that most of people who they are genius, they are called crazy. As an example, how many Muslims they call you crazy every day? Oh, like 100. Exactly. Why they are calling you crazy? because I say things they don't like. Exactly. And this is exactly what you are doing with Allah. He did things you don't understand and you call him crazy. Thank you very much. And don't call me again. And this is how Zakir Naik refuted me. That's it. I mean, how you can answer that? No one. Any Abdul? Somebody asking me what the name of the movie have multiple personality. This is old message. That was called The Perfect Host. Muhammad went to Al-Aqsa Mosque, but the mosque was not built till after Muhammad died. First of all, nobody knows where this Aqsa Mosque is. There's no confirmation that this is in Jerusalem. Nowhere, no. Secondly, yes, the Aqsa Mosque was built long during the time of Abdul Malik ibn Marwan. So how this can be a mosque exist? It's a fabrication. Same time, even the Quran does not give any details. And this is why we say Quran, Islam is a stupid religion. You say that Allah, he sent his messenger from Mecca. Doesn't even say Mecca, actually. It says Al-Masjid al-Haram, the sacred mosque, to the farther mosque or the farthest mosque. How Al-Aqsa can be the farthest? I mean, this is a stupid statement to say. If the Muslim, they believe that Allah, he sent a messenger for every nation, that means there is a messenger for the Egyptian, for the Japanese, for the African, Morocco, America, Australia, China. So how the Aqsa is the farthest mosque? Yeah, stupid. I mean, you need to ask Muhammad about this. Allah knows best. All right. Let us see if this guy is a Muslim. Anyone? Guys, invite your friends. And if you are a Muslim, feel free to call me. Come to Norway. I mean, you invite me to Norway in the winter. Come on, Angela, wait for me. And okay, what about you invite me in August? I will go. See, guys, how nice the invitation. They invite me to Norway in the cold. I mean, hello? What I will do there? Already here is -30. Invite me in August or July. I mean, come on, what now? Anyway, I accept your invitation, Angela. Thank you very much. Let us see here with this Muslim. Answer, my friend, answer. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you are live on air, my friend. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us, Abdul?
I'm not Abdul. I'm Afzal.
You're what?
Afzal.
Afzal? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a Turkish?
I'm not.
Okay. You are a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Okay. What Muslim mean?
Actually, I'm not a practicing one.
Okay, but you call yourself Muslim.
Yeah, because I'm born Muslim, so.
All right. So you don't like you don't think Islam is a good religion or what?
I've been listening to you.
Okay.
I live in the Middle East, so.
All right. Don't say where you live. No problem.
Yeah, thank you. So everything around me is this way, but I have a lot of questions. That's why I just wanted to ask you some questions, if that's okay.
Sure. No
I know you're pretty aggressive with
No, I'm not really aggressive. If you know me in reality, you will see how friendly I am. Actually, once I was living in a building for a year, and each time I say good morning to the one in the elevator, they never answer me. This is how I look nice too. I mean, they get scared. So don't worry, my friend. Go ahead. What is your questions?
Actually, I just wanted to know, like, you know, there are people who say that, you know, the story, there is no original sin. You know, see, I've got Christian friends as well. Okay, but and I'm pretty open and I'm very friendly person, but you know, of late, you know, I've just you know, I'm married, and you know, once you marry, you know, things are different, and you try to be a little bit more religious, and you know, things like that.
Okay.
I for me, you know, I know there is a God, and I really like to know my creator, you know, and I'm just like this guy who is in the Bible. His name is, you know, David, who's a man after God's own heart, you know. So unfortunately, I can't.
Okay, your main question is about the original sin.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. I don't know what to believe.
Let me explain to you. Original sin in Christianity is very simple. Original sin does not mean that we let us say like the Muslim, they try to explain original sin in a funny way. They say the Christians believe that Adam is the reason for all us to go to hell. The fact Adam, he commits sin, and I commit sin too. So original sin mean that is the first sin man did against God. So we believe in that. However, it doesn't mean that just because Adam he commits sin I will go to hell. No, because I commit sin too. The Bible confirms that every human being is a sinner. But the Muslims, they deny original sin. But if you go into details, you will find that Muhammad, he agreed with original sin without knowing.
Where is that written?
You can see, do you see my screen?
I don't actually.
Do you know my YouTube page? Are you listening on YouTube or no?
Wait. Yes, I am looking at it from another phone.
Okay.
Yes.
You can unmute just to be sure we will not have double sound. It says, the prophet said, we're not of Bani Israel, meat would not decay. This is how much he hated the Jews. And then he says, if not Eve, if not, and were it not for Eve, no woman would ever betray her husband. Now Muhammad here, he have a wrong idea of original sin, but in the same time it's about original sin, which means Muhammad he confirmed here, according to Islam, not according to us, that he believe that sin of women is inherited from Eve, correct?
Right.
So how he deny original sin in the way they say it to us? Same time, we don't believe that women are sinner because Eve was sinner. We believe we are sinners in nature. We are a human. We are sinners. Adam was the first sinner, yes, but we are sinners too. But as you see here, Muhammad is the one who confirmed that you inherited sin by even gender. He don't blame the man for the sin. He blamed the women for sin. Same time, there's different hadith which is getting Islam busted when they say to us, we refuse original sin.
Right.
I don't know for how long you are watching my videos.
I've been watching them for quite some time.
All right. You will see here. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. What do you want to say?
No, I mean, what I was thinking was initially I was like, why is this guy, you know, he's just going all, you know, head over heels on the subject. But you know what? I actually, you know, I'm an educated person, and I listen to things, you know.
All right, that's good.
And I know a lot of people, they tell us don't seek the truth, but I really don't want to listen to those people. But I like to really seek, you know. If there is something like this, I need to find out why it is that way.
Yeah, you notice here, everything I say, I show the reference, right? I never say something.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm really convinced.
Read with me carefully.
In your show, which is what?
Read with me carefully. There was an argument. This is Muhammad talking. There was an argument between Adam and Moses. Moses says to Adam, "You are our father, you did us harm and caused us to get out of paradise. And look what happened here. Look like Musa's believe in original sin, because we are out of paradise because of the sin of Adam. Adam said to him, oh, you Musa, Allah, he selected you and he spoke to you directly and he wrote in his hand the Torah for you. Despite this, you blame me for an act which Allah has ordained for me 40 years before he created me. What does that mean? That's mean there is two prophets, and the Muslim, they claim that both are Muslims. One of them believe in what Christians believe, that Adam, he commits sin, therefore we are out of heaven. And that is funny, because how Musa he died, because supposedly this has happened after Musa's died. There's no way Musa he met with Adam, right? I mean, this is supposedly yeah. So how Musa, he's a Muslim prophet, but yet he didn't understand simple thing about Islam, that you should not believe in original sin. But as you see here, Musa, he is convinced that we are out of heaven because of the original sin of our father Adam. Adam, he answered him, says, can you blame me for a sin which Allah he ordained for me 40 years before my creation? Which mean here, Muhammad, he believed there was original sin of Adam, but it is Allah's sin, because who is the one who ordained the sin for Adam? It's Allah. Allah decide that Adam should do sin. This is fate, destiny. So Adam saying to Moses, do you blame me for something, an act which Allah he decreed for me, which means I have no choice to do it or not? So how you can blame me for that? And here we notice the stupidity of the one who made up this story, because if we cannot blame Adam for the sin he did, it's Allah who made him do it. So why Adam was kicked out from heaven?
Yes, because Allah made him do it.
Yeah, but this is not that, but it's not fair. I don't know if you watch a debate. I have a debate with the Muslim Sheikh just 3 days ago. I think you can watch it. It's called Sheikh Abdul Wadud. You can search my previous videos. The guy answered.
I heard that.
Yeah, I asked him the same question. He says, well, I showed him this. He said, well, Allah he decreed that. Can you say no to Allah? Allah he ordered you to do sin. Can you say no? But where's justice here? Where's logic? So Allah he made me do sin and then he punished me for what he made me do? That is a devil. So Islam is religion of stupidity. He cannot stand a question.
So I have a question. So why did Allah create Adam in the first place? I mean, what's the purpose?
Another Muslim, he answered this. He said Allah wanted to be known. I don't know if you saw that debate too. He said Allah wanted to be known. So he chose Adam as a victim and he made him do sin so people will know about him. In different hadith, Muhammad he said the following. Let me see if I can find it for you. Muhammad he said that I swear by Allah, if you don't commit sin, Allah he will replace you with people who commit sin.
Right.
He will destroy you and he will replace you with people who commit sin and ask for forgiveness. So the whole idea of sin, Allah is a sick person. He like to hear people asking for forgiveness. So if you don't commit sin, he will destroy you. As simple as that. So sin is a requirement and it is a need for Allah. It's like you want to watch a movie about an alien sucking people by a machine because they need their blood to live. That is Allah. Allah he needs you to be sinner, because if you don't commit sin, then you will not ask for forgiveness. And if you don't ask for forgiveness, Allah is bored. Allah he don't feel important. Allah is suffering from mental illness. It's like saying, I want my son or my daughter to do something wrong so she will feel guilty each time she look at my face. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that is a sign of sickness, very clear sickness. This cannot be God. That is devilish. That is not fair.
Yeah.
This God, he play games with us. What Muhammad is saying here, if you are a good person, Allah will kill you. You have to commit sin. If you want to live, commit sin. Otherwise, Allah will spew you out of existence, and he would replace you with people who commit sin and ask for forgiveness. So what the difference between me and you? If you commit no sin, Allah will kill you. I commit sin, I am better than you, especially if I am asking for forgiveness, and this is what our requirement is.
Right.
And this is a clear evident that Muhammad is a foolish man saying stupid things. You know, this is foolish. This is not only I mean, I can't even use the word stupid. Stupid is too smart to say for Muhammad. This is beyond stupidity.
Right. I just also have one question. I actually heard one of your debates about some of these worshippers. Prophet Muhammad was, asking or advising them not to go to pray when they are drunk.
Yeah.
So I just see. I'm not much aware of these things. So I'm just asked to follow things, but I'm taking my stance to this. My wife, she's pretty religious, but I'm not. So I need to find a way through to.
You speak Arabic, right?
I don't actually.
Okay.
I'm,
you see all those
yeah.
hadith about in front of us proving that Muhammad used to drink wine and he was a drunk person. Even he teach Muslims how to make wine. All those hadith, and they are sahih. All of
But
them.
are these credible, or are they just do they nullify this as weak?
No. Those are not weak. Those are sahih. Those are sahih. This is not weak. Okay. This is not. You see the word nabid. Okay.
Yeah.
Prepared for him, and if you click, this is Sahih Muslim. This is not a joke. All right, this is Sahih Muslim. So
right.
Muhammad, he used to be a drunk, and even there's many hadith saying that he was a person who teach the Muslims how to make wine. If you go in the Quran, you will find even that in the Quran. The Quran claimed that alcohol is a miracle of Allah.
Where
if you
is
go
that thing?
In chapter 16, verse number 67, it says that Allah, Muhammad is proud about alcohol. He's saying, and
what I don't sorry to interrupt you, but what I don't understand is, if all this is there, I don't understand why the Imam, on Friday after Jummah prayer, why they say, or why they tell us, these things, that it's prohibited. And I mean, they're clearly just lying to us without even reading from the scripture.
You see, if you you know how Islamic countries is. You want to live, you better, there's things you can say and there's things you cannot say. And who dare to
That's
question?
true. That's what I'm scared of too.
Yeah.
Because
who dare
I'm
to
playing
question?
with my life here.
You know that if I am now in the Middle East and I'm doing what I'm doing, how long I will live? You know what I mean?
don't think even a couple of minutes.
Right. So why they don't say? We know why they don't say, but it is there, as you just said. So it is there, and here we go. As you see, the translation even false. It says out of a wholesome drink. In Arabic, it says sakaran wa rizqan hasana. Sakaran, which means alcohol drink will make you drunk, and a good of it, you make good money from it. So this is a sign of Allah, also a sign for those who are wise. So how alcohol is a sign from Allah? I will tell you why.
But I have a question here.
Yeah.
It says, and from the fruit of the date palm and the wine. So is it talking about just juice, or is it talking about
no. In Arabic, my friend, it says sakaran. Here we go.
Sakran is being drunk, right?
Drunk, yes, that's it. So this is not about the juice. No, it says وَمِن ثَمَرَاتِ النَّخِيلِ وَالْأَعْنَابِ تَتَّخِذُونَ مِنْهُ سَكَرًا. From the date and the grape, you take from it alcohol, make you drunk. This is what it says. If you change the you are reading translation. This is the issue. Always translation is fake. Here, this is Yusuf Ali. If we change the translator, let's see, different one. Let's see what's going to be. Do you see how the translation change? We just change the translator. Suddenly, it is not wholesome drink. You see it?
Yeah. Intoxicant.
Absolutely. So we change the translator, the whole thing changed, because simply every translator, he have his own way to translate and the propaganda or agenda. Some they are less truthful, some of them they are more truthful, some of them they are wholesome liars. But the Quran says clearly that you know. And at this
Right.
moment, the Muslim, they will say to you, at that moment, alcohol was not forbidden. Okay, hold on. So if alcohol is a miracle from Allah, and saying you make it from it a good of it, good. What is good of it? How they later became evil. Here he is prizing alcohol, speaking good about it, saying you make good of it. It says وَرِزْقًا حَسَنًا.
Mhm.
You make good of it. Okay, what this is alcohol. What is good of it? In this scenario, Muhammad here was not sick yet. After Muhammad, he drank the poison. Anything he swallowed, he vomit. He can't drink no more. Muhammad, he come
Yeah.
and he says it's forbidden to drink wine. Otherwise, as you see, this is the same God who forbid the wine, is the same God he praised the wine. It can't be.
Right. That's a contradiction, right?
Yeah, in the same, like either in different verses says that alcohol from shaitan. How alcohol from shaitan? And here you say this is a miracle of Allah. You know, and how alcohol is from shaitan, yet the heaven have a river of wine. You know.
Right.
And by the way, the same chapter we are reading from here is full of stupidity. Like Allah, he inspired the bees, and he said to her, go and live in the mountains. And then he said to her, eat from all the fruits, and from their bellies drink come from there with many colors. What the Quran is speaking here, the maker of the Quran, he thought that the bees eat from the fruits and they do poo-poo their honey.
Mhm.
So the honey is the poo-poo of the bees, but the fact this is not what they eat. The bees, they don't eat from the fruit. They collect a nectar from the fruits or from the flowers, and they bring it, and the honey is their food. What the Quran teach, that the honey is their poop, and the fruit is their fruit, their food. And how that can be God? This is God talking. This is so smart. So my friend, let me ask you,
Yeah.
do you feel like leaving Islam now? You want to denounce Islam?
I actually did in my heart, but maybe not by my words.
Okay, that sounds good. So we can say you are out of Islam.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is nonsense, and it's control system, you know. But where I live, it's not possible to, you know, say things like this. But I think I just have to find a way. I just have to do it.
Well, I'm very happy for you, my friend, that you left Islam. Do you have any question for me about Christianity? As long as you decide to leave Islam, and you know you are like you are very sure that this is a very stupid cult and you don't want to be part of it, good for you. But what do you think about Christianity?
I have a lot of respect for Christ, because I can see that he's always done good things, and you know, I mean, he's helping people, and he's definitely, he can't be human, you know, because of all the things that he's done. So I'm just taking it like one step at a time, and I'm pretty convinced that Christ is God. I know that.
I mean to
I
that, my
know.
friend. I mean to that. I mean to that. So you accept the Messiah as your savior then?
Absolutely, I know
That's
that, but you
that's
know, I
wonderful.
just don't want to go around saying this, because you know how it is in this part of the world.
My friend, who care about the world? You know, the Messiah, he said, what is the benefit if you win the whole world and you lose yourself? So win yourself first. So I'm so happy that you believe and you accept the Messiah as your Lord and your Savior, and that is what is important. Is not what the world want, not what. If we do what the world want, we will go nowhere, and we will never be satisfied in anything. The world today is about how to make money, how to be rich, and the more you make money, the more you find that you are poor, and the more you find that you are not happy yet. So appreciation of the Lord is very important, and knowing the Lord is extremely the way to find the appreciation, which means to find the happiness. As long as I don't appreciate what I have, what the Lord he gave me, I will never be happy. So finding the Lord, that he is the only one you should believe in, is the way for happiness, and you just got your happiness. I'm happy for you.
Thank you very much, sir. I just want to say two things. Just don't want to take much of your time, but one is, I've listened to Dr. Zakir Naik, speak, and the way you imitate him is absolutely hilarious. I got to give it to you. I wish I can give you an award for it, because you're absolutely hilarious when you imitate him. That's one. And the other thing is, if you don't mind, I'll try to get my wife and another friend as well, because I've been discussing with another close friend of mine. This guy is he's basically he talks to a lot of people and converting them to hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he talks to a lot of people and he's converting them to Islam and everything. So he's got this thing. He was telling me that you have to be more active, and we need to get this done and see this through. But I'm more I'm more logical, and I'm thinking that listen, if you're going to sell something to people, I mean, it has to be beneficial for them, because I don't find it beneficial.
Well, about
So
you ask this person to call me. You can ask him to call me, and you watch and laugh. Let him, this guy who want to convert people to Islam, let him call me. Tell him.
Yeah, but
don't
see,
say
the
that
thing is,
tell him that would you like to call this guy?
I really would like to do that, but I'm going to take it at this pace. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be telling him, and maybe before I ask him to speak with you, I'll speak first with you, because this guy might get offended real fast. You know how they think. Yeah,
and be careful, because now maybe if you ask him to call me, they will know that you left Islam already. So just be careful.
Oh no, he's not going to know that. I know how to camouflage myself. I've
okay.
been doing it for quite some time. I've been listening to your videos. I also listen to a lot of Sam Shimon and David Wood, and I really thank people like you. I mean, that because people like you take a lot of risks in your life for the benefit of others, and I really thank God Almighty that people like you exist. Someday that I wish there will be hundreds of people like you across the globe, and and tear this nonsense down. I really like this is what I want.
Yeah, well, if you can bring me any Muslim to debate me, I will be happy to do so. Just tell me. They can call me, and you just sit and watch, and you will see this ability of this cult. This is the most silly, stupid cult ever. And here in the same time, people learn how to debate with Muslims, how to show them the truth, and you will learn yourself how to do it too. It's like here, what we have here is a free school, open every day for free.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate.
Don't call me sir. I'm your brother in Christ, my friend. Who's sir? There's no sir here. The Lord, he says, when the Messiah, he wanted to wash the feet of his apostles, they said to him, what you want? You are our Lord, you want to wash he said, if you don't let me do that, you don't belong to me. So in Christianity, my friend, the master is the one who serves. To be the first, you have to be the last. So we are different from Islam. In Islam, you see, they say that we are the one who worship a man, but look, the man we worship, the Messiah, they think he is just a man. He is the one who wash our feet, and he is the God for us. Muhammad, Muslim, they are fighting over his boogers. They are fighting over his snot. They are fighting over the underwear wash. So we are the one who worship supposedly a man who is God, but the fact we are worshiping God who become a man, not man become a God. And they are the ones supposedly who don't worship a man, but the fact every act they do, Muhammad for them is more important than God. Even Muhammad himself, he claimed that Allah, he pray on him and salute him. Even he claimed that Allah, the first thing he wrote in his chair, the name of Muhammad. He wrote the Shahada and the name of Muhammad there. So Muslims, they worship a man, we worship God, and that his name is the Messiah, the Christ, who commit no sin, who his name is glorious, and he himself is a miracle, for God is a miracle. And I'm really happy for you, my friend, that today
thank you very much.
You accepted the
Prince.
Christ.
I really appreciate speaking with you, and it's an honor, and keep doing what you're doing, because there are a lot of people like me who are on the fence.
If you want me to speak if you want me to speak to your wife, you can call me if you want in private, no problem. Bring your wife with you, and you can call me in private. We can decide what time, and I will be happy to talk to your wife if you want.
Yeah, I actually don't mind. I actually tried to notify like a few things to her, but she was like, "What's wrong with you? Are you out of your mind?" Because she's talking about leaving tradition and customs and things like that.
I don't follow Christ because
So
of a custom. You see, I'm born from a Christian family, but I am not a Christian because I'm born of a Christian father and mother. In Christianity, you cannot be Christian because you are born of a family. You have to reborn again, which means you have to believe and accept the Messiah as your Savior. Like you now, you are reborn again with Christ. So we don't believe in such a thing. To be born of a family, and that whatever the family is, you will be one of that religion. That is stupid even to be. You have to make a
right, I
decision. You have to know what you believe in, and you have to agree with it.
right, I already feel like so much of stress and burden off my chest. I
Yeah.
just feel so much better when I said this, because before, like, I already denounced this in my heart, but I don't know who I can talk to. I don't I my surrounding does not really permit me to talk about such things openly.
I feel your
So
pain,
it's
my
good to
friend.
know.
I feel your pain. No problem. You can call me anytime you wish. Feel free, and I will be happy to hear you. Just remind me of yourself, because I have hundreds of people in my, if not thousand, in my Skype. So don't be surprised if you call me again and don't even remember. You know what I mean? It's not
That's
like
fine.
I'm not like a person who have like 5 people in his. You know what I mean? Like it's a.
No, I totally understand, because you know what? I'm bad with names as well. Sometimes I forget names, but that's okay. You know, I will remind you about this,
No
and
problem.
that's fine. We can just take it from there.
Thank you, my friend, for calling, and may the Lord bless you. And I will ask all the Christians here to pray for our brother here and his family and his wife, that his wife too, she will accept the Messiah, and she will follow the step of her husband, and they will have a beautiful family who love peace, who believe in peace, and believe in the Lord of the peace, the Lord of love, for our Lord is love. And my friend, love will be upon your family, with your house, within your house, with your children's, and the Lord will bless your family. Just be with the Lord, and he will be with you. And if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? No devil, no power, nothing can be against me. Just be appreciation person, and you will be happy, and you will feel better. Because they try, you see, if we go and read about our church fathers, they even killed them, they crucified them, but they were dying happy. Even death, even you can die happy. When the Messiah, he said, time will come and people will kill you, and by killing you they think they are doing a favor to God. And those are what happened to us today. Everything he said is truthful, but yet
Yes,
those who give their life, they are feeling happy. Even in death, imagine, they are happy.
I remember somebody was telling about. I'm not sure which. I know it's there in the Bible. They say that to live is to gain, or to die is to gain in Christ, or
Correct.
something like
Yes,
this.
yes, because yeah, because you gain your happiness. There is a story of a monk, and just we take a minute to tell you this short story. There's a monk. He spent his life preaching the gospel, and he's dying now, like so they brought the doctor, and the doctor, he told the other monks that your brother, he looked like he lost his mind. They said to him, why? uh, he said, I just told him that he have a few hours to live, and he's so happy, and he have a big smile in his face. He looked at me, he did not talk, he's so happy. So he said, why you don't ask him why he's happy? So he went inside again, and he asked him, why you are happy? He said, my son, I lived all my life, moving from town to town, preaching the name of the Lord, and now you are telling me in a few hours I will meet my Lord. Should I be happy or not? So it depends how we see what it's called death. The one who have a belief and he's a believer, death for him is just a stage of life, not a stage of death. It is another life. For the one who don't
Right.
have a belief, death is death. That's it. Is gone. It is over. So for us, death means nothing. It is not something terrifying. It is not something scary. It's just a stage in life we will live. And as long we are believers that the Lord, he will be preparing for us a kingdom which we never saw like. And it's not about having a kingdom of virgins and food and etc. That is silly. That is very silly. We will have a different kind, something amazing, spiritual, lovely. We will be the same as the angels. The Messiah, when they ask him, This woman who her husband died, and her brother, he marry her. Who is going to have her in the heaven? He said he and she, they will not get married. They will be the same as angels in heaven. So spirituality in Christianity, happiness is not about food as in Islam, or about sex. Islam is satanic cult, making you be addicted to sex and food and normal pleasure we see around us. In Christianity,
actually, you know, speaking of that, you know, I know this guy who he's my friend. You know, he's married to like two women, and they both stay in the same house. And you know, so I just hinted to my wife, of course I love her, you know, there's no way that I want to look at another woman. And you know, we see a lot of movies which also tell us that, you know, it's always like a one woman one man kind of thing. So but these guys, they say that, you know, no, you can actually go and, you know, multiply and get more kids, and it's fine, because I know people who've done it. My uncle has like 3 wives, and you know, so my wife is like really scared. She's thinking that I might leave her, or maybe when she becomes fat after a couple of kids or something like that.
yeah, tell her, well, you know, see, I became a Christian now, so that risk is gone. So
absolutely,
so
yeah.
she should be happy for
I
that.
have to tell her that, yes. I mean, that's how it should be. You know, I just never understood how it is. Like, it's sad that, you know, I've got a lot of friends who are actually females. I mean, we chat. We don't probably meet face to face, but we chat, and you know, their lives are so sad, and I feel a lot of pain for them, because some of them. You ever heard about this muta?
Yeah, don't ask Christian Prince if he heard. That will be not.
I'm so sorry, sir. Yeah. Yeah. So you know, that really happens. You know,
Oh yeah.
it's like it's a contract marriage, and you have 3 days to return her, and you take in a virgin,
Actually,
and then you return her back.
the 3 days is not a must. You can have it even for 2 hours. It's not. This is like a statement about the date. The important is that you set up the date and the time pre-dated, which means if you say 15 minutes, it's 15 minutes. If you say 2 hours, 2 hours. If you say 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks. That's it. You know.
Yeah, you know, for me, I never understood that, and it was very difficult, because I remember one of the times, you know, I was asking my friend, just imagine if somebody takes your sister. I mean, I don't have sisters, yeah, so that's why I can't really think about it. So my friend, he does, but I asked him, told him, what if someone comes for your sister, and you know, just wants to have her for like 2 nights? I mean, what do you think about that? You know?
Well, this is obviously
And
it's prostitution. You know, it's prostitution, but
it's
undercover.
actually legalized religious prostitution. That's what I would like to term it as.
Yeah, it's a prostitution, but he made it legal. God allow it.
Through religion.
Yeah, but in fact, it's prostitution. Well, as you see, Islam, you know, Islam is just a cult, and as the Messiah, he said, "From their fruits you shall know them." And for me, I don't reject Muhammad because his name is Muhammad, even though the name is an insult to God because he called himself the praised one. But I reject him and reject his teaching because from the fruits you shall know them. There's many people, they speak good, but they do bad. Muhammad never spoke good and never do good. He is evil in both way. So he is 100% a devil man.
I agree with you.
All right.
Anyways, CP, I'll let you go, and thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank
and
you.
Please make sure that you still have those. You know, I like humor a lot, so I like your mono acting as, you know, a couple of different personalities, and it's fun, especially when you imitate Dr. Zakir Naik. It's funny.
All right, my friend.
Thank you very much, sir. You
And
enjoy your evening.
Glad you enjoy what you are watching. Thank you very much. Take care. God bless you. Take care.
Yeah.
You know, I cannot change myself. I'm not being funny. This is how I am. I'm not being funny. This is how I am. Trust me. And actually, you know, the Lord make me more happy every day. Sometime I ask myself, like, you know, here we go. I make a phone call to Zakir Naik. And did I prepare the words? Honest to God, I never prepare anything to say. It's come by itself. How I don't know. Don't ask me. It sounds weird, right? Like, okay, I make a phone call and then the word, the answer, all of it, it's come right away in the spot, and all of you know, you laugh. But I believe that the Lord, He chose His men to deliver a message, and He empowered them. I'm not saying I'm not a sinner, you know. I'm like everybody here. Maybe you guys are better than me, but I believe that the Lord, He chose me to do what I am doing, and I believe that I can do it because of Him, not because of me. Otherwise, you know, if you go back, and I used to do the live chat for 12 hours, 13 hours, 16 hours. Once I opened my chat, this is in Palto, I opened Friday afternoon. I went to work Monday without closing the chat room. You believe it? From Friday afternoon to Saturday in the morning, non-stop. If you do what I do for 2 hours, you will lose your voice. But always I feel happy. I feel so excited, especially when I hear the voice of those who leave Islam and they accepted the Messiah. So this is a very happy mission. It comes with a lot of pain in the same time, but sometimes there's something called a beautiful pain. A pain will make you worth of existence. A pain will make you feel different. Uh, so pain for us as a Christians is not a curse. The Lord, He says that you're blessed because they curse you. It's a blessing for us. We receive death threat, we receive etc. We will kill you, we will find you. It doesn't even move a hair in my body. You curse me, you know, you pray for my death, you want to kill me, do your wish, and let your God grant you your wish if He can. Okay. Okay, say that he does not have anyone to talk about. Okay. Yeah, somebody is saying if you like to add him, he will be happy to be your friend. Don't worry, my friend. He will find. There's many people. They will be happy to talk to him, and he will find his friends who are Christians. They can be a good friends for him. Don't worry about that. The Lord, He sent the good ones in our way. Let us see. I am a Christian. I have a quick, important question. Okay, let's see what this gentleman want to say. I hope it's important. I cannot see my keyboard now. You believe it? Let me turn the light on. Oh, I forgot. I should use the light of the messenger. When the prophet, his mother, she gave birth to him, a light came out from her vagina, reached all the way the palaces of Damascus. True story. I wonder why the light is not coming here now. I mean, this is a nuclear vagina. Dangerous. I'm so happy actually I'm not married. Imagine your wife, she get married and your wife should take off her panty, and then what happened? You go blind. A light come from there. I like what we should do? Should we wear welding mask in this case? It's very dangerous, my friend. You didn't know what you are going to find out in the bedroom. The prophet mother, a light come from her vagina when she gave birth to Muhammad, reach all the way the palaces of Damascus. That might be a true story. I mean, it must be. Historian, they wrote this story. Historian. Must be true. But me, myself, I will never go in the bedroom unless I am wearing a welding mask. What if she is a Middle Eastern like me and she is inheriting this from the mother of Muhammad? Very dangerous. I don't want to go blind. Like you go inside the bedroom to have you know, to have make love to your wife, and we're like, what happened? He lost his eyesight. Why? Sorry, uh, I took off the panty. That's very dangerous. This is why we men, we suffer a lot. You see, women, yesterday I told you the story, the Islamic story about Balqis, how she killed the king by her shoe. I mean, do you see how we men, we suffer? A man, he lost his head because of a woman's shoe. The other man, he lost his eyesight because of a vagina. The light is coming there. It was so crazy. I mean, why in the world you want to get married? It's dangerous. I want to go safari better than getting married. Hadith? Go to Google right now and search. Why you want to debate always on me? Come on, come on. I just told you the story. Search right now. A light. The Muslim, they translate it as the following. They say a light came out of the mother of the prophet. Came out of the mother of the prophet, but they don't tell you in the translation from where. A light came out of her. I'll show you the reference. Hold on. As long you ask for it. Oh boy. All right. Here we go. وأخرج أبو نعيم عن عطاء بن يسار عن أم سلمة عن آمنة قالت لقد رأيت ليلة وضعته نورا أضاءت له قصور الشام حتى رأيتها. وأخرج أيضا عن بريدة عن مرضعته في بني سعد أن آمنة قالت. I'll translate for you. Hold on. Let us highlight. كأنه خرج من فرجي شهاب أضاءت له الأرض حتى رأيت قصور الشام. Translation. And I saw a meteor of light come from my vagina. This is the mother of Muhammad saying that. Lighting the whole earth, and I saw the palaces of Damascus. Different hadith. From him, Hammam, from the mother of the Prophet, she said, لما ولدته خرج من فرج ولدته خرج من فرجي نور أضاء له قصور الشام فولدته نظيفا ما به قدر. رواه ابن سعد. When I gave birth to him, a light came from my vagina, lighting the palaces of Damascus, or the whole Sham, which means Syria. And I gave birth to him, and he was so clean and have no dirt on him. Reported by Abi Sa'd. And they say here, and they mention this in a poetry by Al-Abbas ibn Abdul Muttalib. He says, وأنت لما ولدت أشرقت الأرض وضاءت بنورك الأفق فنحن في ذلك الضياء والنور وسبل الرشاد نخترق. So they are making a poetry about the vagina of Muhammad mother. All right. Now the reference here, let's show the first of all, this is page number 182. Page number 182. And let us show you the cover of the book. Here we go. المواهب اللدنية بالمنح المحمدية العلامة أحمد بن محمد القطلاني. Volume number 1. The Islamic Library. Printed in Beirut. I see the date here. This is Hijrah. Here you see like more details about the book. All right. Now, for sure, this is mentioned in many references, not only once or twice. I mean, all those books, as you see. الموسوعة الشاملة الخصائص الكبرى. I'm trying to open the page, it's taking time. And obviously, this is a true story, brother. Anyway. And you know, like obviously, there's some kind of vagina, they are special. You know, it would be fun if we can have the mother of Muhammad to generate electricity for us these days. He showed that women are not allowed to sit in a chair because of Satan. Can you show us why? No, not it's you know. I don't know what somebody's asking me about Father Zachariah. He is a Coptic priest. He have a program exposing Islam too. He's a very good man. That he showed women are not allowed to sit in a chair because of shaitan. I don't think he said that. I never saw what you are talking about. But as I know, that a Muslim woman, she cannot sit on a chair for a very simple reason. The chair in Arabic is the word kursi. And kursi is a male word. So if you allow your wife to sit in a kursi, which is a chair, which is a male word, that will make her sitting in the lap of a man. And this is a clear sign of the intelligence of the Abdul. So a Muslim woman, she cannot sit in a chair. All right. And that is very convincing. I mean, imagine your wife, she is sitting in a chair, man, and the chair is a male word. I mean, no way. I will not allow that. You know, no way. I mean, we are very conservative people. We allow our wife to give her boobs to a stranger, but she cannot sit in a chair because the word chair is a male in Arabic. Very conservative. Hmm? If I quote for you the chain of the fatwas you see in Islamic world, you will not believe it. You see, the guy who was meeting today, the head of the Islamic religion, who is we showed you in the news in Dubai today, he is the one who made a fatwa that it is halal to get a blessing from the poo-poo of the Prophet. The same guy, he made a fatwa. Shaykh al-Azhar. Let me see if I can find it in English. Let's see. I can find the fatwa in Arabic, but we need to find it in English. Let us see this one. Okay, this is a website. It's called Ahl al-Quran. This is an original published in the year 2003 or 2010. I get the following message from okay, and this is from a newspaper in Egypt. It's called Al-Yawm al-Sabi', which means the seventh day. It says my response. I want to see where is the fatwa, because let us see here. Here we go. So always we discover, etc. Okay, and then he says, such as a breastfeeding and the elder and the blessing of the prophet urine. So they are discussing this fatwa about the blessing of you can get from the prophet urine, and for sure the prophet urine is blessed, my friend. I mean, put yourself in the urine of the prophet if you are a Muslim. I mean, how blessed you will be to be from the prophet urine. You see, if you drink the prophet urine, you are going to be blessed. This is the same mufti we saw in TV in Dubai today. He is welcoming the Christian leaders, supposedly they call themselves Christian leaders, to Dubai. He is the same one. He said that if you will be blessed if you can drink the prophet urine. And by the way, I mean, what the point of this fatwa? I mean, where we can find the prophet urine now? Is he still urinating? I know, sometimes I find that a human being is a very funny creature and he is beyond stupidity. What the point of this? I mean, I can say that this guy is saying this in the time of Muhammad. Okay, no problem. But Muhammad is dead, and do you have his urine? Anyway, garbage in, garbage out. What you expect? Garbage out, garbage in, garbage in, garbage out. All right. All right. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for being here. We have enough for today. Did we have a good time? Don't forget, please, to give a like if you like what we do, and if you don't like, don't give a like. And if you like and you don't like in the same time, we have a solution. You can give a like and take it down. And if you are a Muslim, you can give us a like and unlike, because Allah will double your reward if you dislike, and He will take only one credit from you if you like, which means you will win if you like and unlike. So you will win-win. So do it. All right. And if a Muslim he think that Islam is really a religion which or can be considered as a religion, I challenge the Muslims, all those who call me today, yesterday, before, and tomorrow, to download their call to me and post it or paste it in their YouTube if you are proud about it. If you are really proud, because Muslim they say, oh, we debated the Christian prince. None of you can debate me, and I don't debate Muslims. I never debated one, because simply none of you Muslims have answers. Debate have to be done between someone who knows and someone who knows. You know nothing. Even your prophet cannot debate. Even your God, he cannot, for he does not exist. So I encourage everybody to download my videos, share them around, and I hope tomorrow I will be able to be on air. If I can, subscribe and you will be notified. And don't forget to subscribe to my other pages like minds.com and Facebook and Twitter, because I post always, even Instagram. I always post before I go live, so you will be notified depend on the program you use. And I will see you soon again. Well, Lord may bless you, and don't forget to pray to the brothers who call us. Today we have two who they became Christians, they accepted the Messiah and they left Islam. Pray for them, pray for their family, and pray for their support, and may the Lord bless you all. And I will see you soon again. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and see you. Bye-bye.